Well, guess what? We're back again, and would you believe it's been a year since we first did this, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quiz Showdown 11. We've come a long way, but we're not too sure where we have been. We've had success. We've had good times. But remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great content here on Suplex Retweet, because we have Quiz Showdown 1 through 10 is available already, and not mention we have Book It, a show that is, well, it was the GOAT's property. But now it's very near and dear to my heart, because guess what? I've got another show now. Yep, I'm taking over the production and hosting duties on Book It, so you're going to expect we'll have more of the same fun that we usually do on Book It, but just a different Campbell in the driver's seat this time. A better one. So, looking at who we have here today, ladies and gentlemen, as this is the anniversary episode of Quiz Showdown, I have brought on, well, okay, interesting signage there, but I brought on some of the best performers in Quiz Showdown today, and we're going to have fun right now. So, let us go around the order and introduce everyone. So, after a brief hiatus from Suplex Retweet, he's back again. Back to create historic moments, to electrify the listeners, and show why he is the greatest of all time. That's what David Campbell roast again. Okay, Allan Lucas is here, everyone.
Yes, the most hated guy in the podcast is back, and I'm here to live up to that mantle. Ha! Hate you all.
Well, you've got a tall order to folks. After all, Allan was the first Quiz Showdown champion. Allan, do you want to repeat your success today?
I'll see how I feel. I mean, it's quite easy to wipe the floor with these people, but we'll see.
Oh, fighting words. You have to love it. Now, for this next person, he pushes for many things in life. He pushes for top quality production value on pod episodes. He wants better GTA Online servers, and he also pushes his car out of parking space whenever necessary. It's Kwaku.
Yes. That is life goals. Steal your own car. Get the police to turn up to your own workplace. Can I just actually add? I am taking victory on the vote on Facebook earlier on. I know I drew with some people, but I am the only person that didn't vote for myself or get a family member to vote for me. So I'm claiming victory. It's just a shame I was one vote away from an overall majority, so I technically lost apparently.
Okay, that's some interesting words there. Up next we have... true. It's signage wars on this Quiz Showdown, apparently. So, for our next panelist, she was the host of Quiz Showdown 10, and she's the bath bomb princess. She likes a bath bomb to last just about as long as round 1 did. It's Sarah Grieve.
My little bath bomb, and that it lasted a lot longer than I actually anticipated.
Well. The edit made it seem shorter, but it was a good round nonetheless. You did fantastic on that Quiz Showdown, I will say.
Well, thank you.
We'll need to have you back hosting another one at some point. Up next.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Up next. She was doing very well in the last Quiz Showdown, actually. She led for several rounds, but she's back here to protect her last place prize no matter what. Try saying that 5 times faster. Here to win the Stacey Smith Participation Award again, it's Stacey Smith.
Hi, and just to say, no one is stealing my spot. Last place is mine.
I mean, I'm ultra competitive. Can I just say, haven't I finished last place in Quiz Showdown most?
I've only been in one though.
So you've got 100% record.
And it's the one that counts.
You've got a defeated, undefeated record.
Oh, good grief. And next, as one of the longest serving members of the podcast, he is one of the most successful hosts on the pod's brother. It's Scott McLeod.
That was funny. Really funny. No. Yes. First ever two-time champion. First ever two-time champion is here. Yes, Allan, you were the first ever champion, but that's like saying Hacksaw Jim Duggan won the first ever Rumble. It happened, but nobody cares about it. And
just remember, Scott, I let you on.
Oh, I let you win. Sure you did. And Kwaku, yeah, you come last. You could have been co-champions with me in Quiz Round 2. We could have ruled this like a lake pool of of ESSR, and you threw that opportunity away.
No, I didn't throw it away. I just got a really bad description. Sarah, how you doing?
It's
I remember
throwbacks
very
galore on
well.
this one. It's fantastic.
It's not like I've forgotten, is it?
Ah,
I
yours.
just let it slide on through.
Sure.
I forgot I was on that Quiz Showdown.
That was
How
a
could
very
you
interesting
forget?
quiz showdown.
You
forgot I was on
didn't
it.
help me win. The one time I was so close to winning, and that description.
No, I'm not.
Alan, I take
Okay,
it back
then.
now.
Too late.
And
I'm comfortable. Leave me alone.
enjoy the comfort. Last but not least, now he admitted on the last episode having a fear of chickens, pigeons, and seagulls. So I guess that might mean he won't want the foursome I've managed to hook him up with. But then again, it's been a while, he might be desperate. It's Jack Graham.
Again, define bugged. But that's all I've got to say. How you doing, Daniel?
Doing bad. Jack, you come into this the reigning, defending Quiz Showdown champion. Are you confident in your ability to retain today?
I think I need to excel in every round but the wrestling round to do all right. Considering we're in a wrestling podcast, that's not very good. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we will see how you do in this one now. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off round one. And as it says, a little bit of a throwback episode. Round one is dating profiles. Yeah, we miss Otis and Mandy
Yay.
together, don't we? In this round, I'm going to send each member of the panel a name that they must improvise a 60-second appeal video full of, and everyone's going to have a chance to guess, so you all will have a chance to get 5 points max. So, first up is the MVEP, Kwaku Aje. Kwaku, I'm sending you your name now. Please confirm you have received the name.
What?
I take it that means he has the name. Okay, and Kwaku, you have a minute. Starting, you could use the full minute, you can use whatever you want. But you have up to a minute starting from now.
My love for you is going to be a classic, but not just any other classic. It's a classic that you will all fight over me for. I like it on the table. I love it. I love my chocolate. I love my sweet, essential chocolates. Everything has got to be put down on the table for me. No injury-free. Slam me hard on the table. You know it's going to go down. Eventually, we will have that all-time classic. Holler at me.
I don't know how to feel about that. That was
What?
that was disturbing. Yeah.
Have you got a semi under there, Daniel? I bet you do.
No, I think if anything, that's gone semi the other way. Let's see. Does everyone have a guess for that one?
Yeah.
Does everyone have a guess for that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's see who would like to give their suggestion first. We'll go with the big dog, Allan.
I'm going to guess Mark Henry.
That was incorrect, I'm afraid. Sarah?
Mae Young.
God damn it, it was Mae Young. So if you had Mae Young, give yourself a point.
My first guess would have been Mark Henry, but I don't know. It just seemed a bit too obvious to be him.
Yeah, that was not
Right, so
Mark Henry, it was Mae Young.
Okay, so I never got his bud. Right, okay.
Okay, yeah. Don't forget they
Was that
two.
all right? Was that all right? I don't know.
Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, just you have to have a hand in it, just like Mae Young did with their
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh my god, how can I forget?
there are a lot of people who wish they could forget about that. To be fair, but hey ho. Okay,
I
next
tried to
up.
save the nation. That's another pun in there.
Aye, sure. we're less
Daniel,
than
you're
like,
keeping this
we're,
in.
we're less than 15 minutes in and we're already gone. This is fantastic. Okay, so with that, up next it is the big dog Alan McLucas. Alan, confirm you have received the name.
Don't know who that is, mate.
You're gonna have fun with this one. Alan, your minute begins now.
No tag team partner. We're going to win. That's all I know.
Wow. I mean, good grief.
Before my time, mate. Before my time.
We're gonna get taken down for that.
So, does anyone have a guess on that?
Is it the Bushwhackers?
Yeah, it's one of the Bushwhackers.
Which Bushwhacker are you thinking then?
No.
Really different.
One of them.
Bushwhacker number 1.
See, Dan, there you go. Even the people have spoken. It's a poor choice, mate.
Scott, do you have a more accurate choice?
I know their names. I just picked one 50-50. Bushwhacker Luke. I don't know.
Give yourself a point if you got Bushwhacker Luke. Up next, it's Sarah. Sarah, can you confirm you have received the name? Okay, Sarah, your minute begins now.
I am one of the biggest WWE fans. I mean, it's pretty much a sign that they would give me to elevate my fandom. I mean, I make so many of these different signs happen, and the TV, just betting and trying to go against who this so-called banker is. It's made me amazing, and it's made me a very, very rich man. That's all I've got.
Very interesting depiction there. Give everyone a few seconds to get a guess noted down. So, who would like to have a stab at this one?
I'd put down Ted DiBiase just because I'm very rich man, but I don't imagine that's right.
Okay, he's one that you might have seen him on TV, but the name might be a bit of an element to you. But if you remember seeing a guy more often than not in a blue shirt, a white top, and a red cap, it's Rick the Sign Guy.
I got my description
Who the hell
from
is
an
that?
article on the WWE website saying Rick Achterberger signs a great deal.
Yep, Rick is a very long time WWE fan. He's been in the front row for many shows over the years. He's usually wearing a blue shirt, red cap, and he'll have like an assortment of signs. The banker reference was when he appeared on Deal or No Deal, leading up. Wow.
The banker thing was just because he was on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, he had He had Lashley and Cena helping him on that one, I think.
I was close to saying it was the Brock Lesnar guy, that stupid guy that that doesn't seem to change a t-shirt.
I thought it was Virgil, because he keeps going about how rich he is. He's going to buy all these companies. I was like, what?
It was like nearly £500,000 richer after it. Was he not? I don't know.
He actually did well. Okay.
£106,000 richer.
I wouldn't mind that. Up next, it's Stacey Smith.
Oh dear God.
Stacey, can you confirm you have received the name?
You see, I don't know who it is.
I don't.
Mother of God.
No. She knows who it is.
Seconds, right? I'm just going to Google to make sure that is actually. I think it is.
I know, thank God for Google.
Stacey, your minute begins now.
You know, it's just so hard trying to find love when you're a full-time mother. It's hard bringing up 3 kids by yourself. I'm just so glad that I'm now here to try and find love again. now that my kids, 2 of them especially, are very successful, you hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, look at them," but yeah, just now my kids have all grown up. Now it's time for me to find love again.
Very impassionate appeal there. I like that. Okay, Scott, would you like to have a wee stab at this one?
I don't know why, but my guess was Linda McMahon.
I'm afraid it's not Linda McMahon. Who would like another stab at this one?
I'd put the Bella twins' mum.
If you had Kathy Laurinaitis, aka the mother of the Bella twins, give yourself the point.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I had
put Bella Mum.
McMahon.
Bella Mum, I'll take that,
Linda
yep.
McMahon.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
tried to make it not too obvious, but then I kind of stumbled, like I don't know what else to say, so I'll just say
Yeah, that's alright.
Thank God for me watching Total Divas. Thank you.
My TV viewing habits work! Okay, and Jack, since you're having a wee happy moment, guess what, pal?
Yes.
You're up next.
Yes, here we go. I am
Please let it
ready.
be like the baby that Snitsky like lobbed into the crowd.
I wish I'd thought of that before this now.
Okay.
It's like-
Give me a wee second so I can get something up for it, because I know what I want to do.
Not Snitsky's baby then.
Right, Jack, you ready?
Yep, I am ready to go.
Okay, Jack. You have a minute starting from now.
Hello. You are going to come with me. All the way through the streetlights. We'll sit down, have our dinner. We'll say Amazing Grace. You will then lead me home. And I will say, Amen. I'm going in. And that is the universal truth.
I mean, good grief. That was all sorts of frightening, I guess.
Are you okay? Do we need to call someone for you?
No. It'll make sense once the character gets revealed. Don't worry. It's...
Okay.
Are you
So you
sure?
said you will
Say so.
come with me, like is there a van parked outside as well?
It's like I heard something pull up a moment ago. What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, so who would like to guess that then? Stacey.
Is it Bray Wyatt?
I'm afraid it's not Bray Wyatt. Kwaku.
I've got no idea. I mean, I was thinking of some god people, so I thought maybe Jake the Snake Roberts or Reverend Devon.
Afraid not. Okay, Sarah.
I put Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Allan.
I originally thought it was Brother Devon, but part of me kind of thinks it's the Undertaker. It just sounds like some creepy the Undertaker would say.
Oh my god, Paul Bearer.
No. Scott.
I just put Seth Rollins.
Well,
Oh dear. I've not done that.
if you go on a date with this person, it won't be necessarily they walk you home. You walk with them home. It's Elias.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh,
Mate, I did.
Jesus, Johnny.
I did.
You
I
could have
put
said that you
every
could have
song-
serenaded them or something.
I put in every song
Dude,
for his EP that I gave the EP title.
You could have said that you would have got serenaded though, your own personal concert.
You made the lie
No.
sound like a sex offender.
I know.
I made that. I am proud of my
Okay.
performance. I am proud of my performance. I used every single song he used in that EP and gave the title of the EP, which he
Wait.
who
performed
listened
on
to
Raw.
that EP? Who listened to
Dude,
that EP?
See that door behind you? Go and knock your head off it, knock some
know.
sense into
Yeah.
it.
Go f yourself.
Jesus,
Go f
Johnny.
yourself. Go f yourself. go
Jack,
f
that was
yourself.
more a data profile for his evil twin brother, Elias
I
Fritzl or something.
I feel like we're just
Well,
like, you know,
I was never
Penelope
thinking of the
and
names,
Ralph
but-
breaks the internet. Are you okay?
Does it sound
Well-
illegal?
I'm more confident about doing my profile next because the standard has been set unbelievably low.
Well, well, Scott, we're going to see how you fare with your one. Please confirm you have the name.
That's a no then.
Oh, God.
Scott, your minute starts now.
I've not had an easy life. It's been messy. I've been cleaning up one mess after another. And, I feel like life has just put me right through a wood chipper at times. But I'm ready to find love again after my last relationship ended so poorly with a guy that many of my friends refer to as a radical, who just went around talking about moss and all sorts of other things. And, I'm fucking this up. And I just need somebody to love me for who I am and help turn this frown upside down. That's the best you're going to get from me.
I'll give everyone a wee second on that one.
Oh fuck, I could have said something. There's one thing I could have said. Never mind.
Okay, so I'll go around and get some guesses from everyone. So, Allan, who would you guess?
Piss off. Eric Rowan?
I'm afraid it's not Eric Rowan. No, I'm afraid not. Sarah?
Excuse baby!
No, it's not Sitski's baby. Kwaku?
When you said radical, I didn't think he would. I was thinking of maybe members of the Radicals, so it kind of eliminated some people. But then when I thought, oh wait, it can only be Dean Malenko, I thought, no, it's not him.
So it's not Dean Malenko.
Just
I thought it
Jack?
was not.
I've not bothered to guess. I don't know.
Stacey?
Alexa Bliss.
I'm afraid it's not Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
I think I know who it is
Scott,
now.
I'm not gonna put the graphic up, but Scott, just tell them who it was.
So don't.
It wasn't Katie
Oh,
Vick,
Try
was
to
it?
Oh,
get
he's got
my
company.
dog in the frame here. Come on, Dexter.
Oh, we
You
have company.
You tell it was.
Hello.
You tell it was. It was Perry Saturn's mom. That's what it was. I don't know why. Go Dexter.
What?
Perry Saturn's mum.
It was Perry Saturn's mop.
Yeah, because obviously, because it's not. When I said it's one of the Radicals, yeah, it's not going to be Dean Malenko. It's not going to be. It's not
soon
going
as
to
you
be
said the
Eddie.
Radicals, I
But
knew it was
yeah,
gonna be
Perry
Perry Saturn.
Saturn's mop.
I wanted to say,
Perry
I
Saturn's-
forgot after the minute was up. I was going to say he was from another planet. He was from Saturn or whatever. That would have given it away. But
Yeah, don't forget the wood chipper when the wood chipper refused to work. Well, folks, after that very unique round, I can reveal that the points are as follows. Currently retaining last place is Stacey Smith. Getting very close on half a point is Kwaku. Tied right now on 1 point each, it is Scott, Sarah, and Allan. Leading on 2.5, our retaining champion, Jack. Will he retain and get out of this quiz with the title? We will find out very soon. At the end of round 1, Stacey, you are in last place right now. But fear not, for if you wish, in coming into this quiz showdown, each of you has an option B. So if you find yourself in last place, but you do wish to get a little bit further and maybe redeem yourself, you are entitled to use option B. However, it is only available to you once. And option B will consist of you answering questions based on your favourite band or artist.
Oh.
Stacey, the offer is there to you. Would you like to exercise option B?
Not. So, if I say no right now, will I be able to use it later on?
If you're last later on, you can still use it, yeah.
Then I would not like to use it right now. Thank you very much.
Oh, very interesting.
Ooh.
If she's in last place again, she can use it. But once it's used, it cannot be used again. One-time deal, people. Let's see how you get on in the next round. Now, folks, it's the return of a fairly recent round. Folks, it's The Price is White, Ball White.
Not again.
I just love how cool he looks there. So in this round, I'm going to show everyone an item you can actually buy on, and these are all from www.shop.com, and they'll all be in dollars. And you just have to guess the price. The closest, without going over, gets the point.
Mm-hmm.
So not Euro shop, just normal dollar.
That's all in dollars. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, item number 1 on the docket today is the Undertaker Grand Heritage Adult Costume.
Oh my god.
According to Now, this is the item listing. Is there any wrestler more terrifying than The Undertaker? Of course not. Between his tombstone pile driver and his signature chokeslam, there's no wrestler that can defeat him. This Halloween, show your love for The Undertaker when you pick up our Undertaker Grand Heritage costume. It includes the coat, the hat, gloves, tie, eye makeup, moustache, and goatee.
Does include some dignity.
Apparently not.
Been gone a long time.
So you know you may need to buy some with it.
Yeah,
It's
you
on
might need
WWE
something
shop.
from that. No. Okay, item number 2 is the WWE Replica Championship Hanger. Not much to say other than this is a replica of the hanger they use to suspend the championship above the ring for ladder matches. Can fit 2 belts or 1 belt. And apparently it's not wholly perfect, it's rated 4 stars. That's a shame, isn't it?
No.
Oh well.
Imagine buying that and then just going on to review it. like,
Yeah.
It didn't come
Well-
with the 2 belts pictured.
Well, let's see how we all feel about this next one. This next one's maybe ideal to get for the Christmas season. It's an Iron Sheik ornamental gingerbread.
go f yourself.
That is precisely what he would say about this. No matter where you hang it, this ornament will show your support for your favourite WWE superstar this holiday season. The worst part is, on the website, there are like 5 other ones, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are Mustafa Ali and Seth Rollins.
Why them? why every superstar there is? Why they 3? That's bizarre.
I can't remember who the other ones are, but I think it would just get weirder than that. Okay, the 4th and last item that I'm showing you here in this round. Now, this is the biggie. It is the Macho Man Legacy Collector's Championship. And it comes in a custom glasses-shaped case, along with a bandana and a pair of Macho Man sunglasses. Now, to specify, this is the adult version, not the kids version.
Yeah, but it's also 0 stars. So
It's
Well, there's
yeah,
no-
it's
there's no
fairly
money to
recent.
buy it yet.
It's, well, it is, I think, the most recent of these items. So, we'll give it some time. We'll see how it is.
Because
Okay,
the
so-
WWE shop will peddle anything.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go round everyone and get your guesses. So, Allan, what was your guess for the Undertaker Heritage costume?
$240.
$240. Okay, Sarah.
$99.99.
$99.99. Okay, Kwaku.
$120.
$120. Okay, Jack.
I've got 150 written down.
150. Stacey.
I had 149.95.
So specific.
Yeah. And Scott.
I think I may have went the highest here, but not by that much. I went for exactly $300 because it's The Undertaker and WWE Shop are known for overcharging.
Okay then. Well, by the rules of Price is Right, closest without going over, the point goes to Allan. It's $249.99. Yes,
That's
I
bad.
know. Trust me, it gets worse from here.
Dear God.
That's
So-
actually ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. The next item, which was the replica championship hanger. How much are we thinking? I'll go in reverse order this time. Scott?
I mean, I know they overcharge for things, but at the end of the day, it's a hanger. So I put $70.
$70. Okay. Stacey?
I put 79.95.
$79.95. Again. Okay. Jack?
I think I went really low with this one. I went $35.
$35. Okay. Kwaku?
I went 40.
Okay. Sarah?
I wrote $32.
Right. Allan?
I went for $50.
$50. Well, by Price's Right rules, Kwaku, mate, you miss out by 1 cent. Jack is the closest, and he gets it. It's $39.99.
I was so close.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
You never take. If it's Price is Right, you never go as the full exact amount. Even though I'm at $150, that was stupid. You need to go like $34.99 or like whatever.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hindsight.
Captain Hindsight had it ready.
If you want to change any of your answers now to bring it down to that 99 cents, just.
that's why all of mine are 95 cents.
Yeah, well, okay, so for the Iron Sheik ornamental gingerbread, let's go for Kwaku.
I've gone for $5 and Jack is a prick cents.
Okay, $5
comes
and
to be a
Jack is a
charge,
print
mate.
sets.
That
Okay,
comes to be a charge.
alright, Jack.
I went $5.99.
$5.99. Okay. Sarah.
I went $9.99.
$9.99. Okay.
It's a WWE network. Man.
Stacey.
Right.
I think I went way out with this. I put $24.95.
Okay. Allan.
I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot here. I said $10.
Okay, $10. Scott.
More specific one I've ever done. $14.95. Don't know why I arrived at that number.
Okay. The closest to the actual price. A point again to Allan. It's $11.99.
Can I just say, in currencies, Jack is a prick is $6.99, so I've got to bang on exactly.
Hang on, Jack's multi-currency. He's
Thank you,
multi-currency, dollar and sterling. You're just special,
All
Jack.
right then. Okay, and the last of the items, the Macho Man Legacy Collector's title. How much are we thinking, Allan?
$750.
We're going $750. Okay, Scott.
I mean, I've seen how much the Undertaker was going for it, but this comes with a case, and he said the headband and everything. I went $4,000.
Wow. Okay. Sarah.
Go big or go home.
I went. Are you okay?
That took me off guard.
Can't you see that's the face Kwaku made when you seen the ribeye steak on Friday night? Just saying.
So I went $2,525.50. So 2525.50.
Okay. Stacey.
$649.95.
Okay. Kwaku.
I went for $550. I must be way off the mark then.
Right. And Jack.
I said $849.95.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can reveal that in regards to Jack Graham's guess just there, with all the big oohs, Jack, you were 4 cents away. It's $849.99.
Do you know what? I was going to put 999.99, but I don't think I went just decided to go down. But there we go.
No, that was the price of the Austin title that I showed off in the last one that I did. Okay, so
there
just
we
get
go.
the points quickly on that one. So
Guys, that's
very interesting round there. So at the end of that round, we're going to go from highest to lowest to reveal the state of the affairs right now. So, Jack, you are maintaining your lead right now on 4.5 points. The big dog is chasing to you. He's on 3 points. Scott and Sarah are still tied on 1 point each. Kwaku, you're on 0.5 point. Stacey, you are in last place still. So you still have the option, Stacey. Do you wish to exercise option B?
No, I'll wait until later on, just to see, just in case.
The tension is fantastic. I'm loving this. So, with round 1 and 2 out of the way, we're moving into round 3, and now, over Quiz Showdown, we have done a few different concepts on the quizzes, but I don't think any got, quite a lot of attention like Quiz Showdown 4 Goes Hollywood. And it was a half-hour battle between Scott McCloud and the GOAT David Campbell, and I figured since, Quiz Showdown Hollywood was quite a success, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little trip to the Golden Globes just now. Can we help you? So that was interesting there. So, folks,
Oh god.
that's a good one, trust me. So in the spirit of Quiz Showdown 4, this round will be about movies.
Oh,
But-
So it's going to be about David Campbell there.
Nah, it's not going to be about David Campbell. But the questions are given by David Campbell. Let's head over to pre-recorded video.
Oh, hi. Hi, it's me, the GOAT David Campbell. Welcome to my round, the Golden Globes, here on Quiz Showdown. Sorry I couldn't compete today, contractual obligations and all that. After my victory against Scott McCloud in Quiz Showdown Goes Hollywood, I've hit the big time. What can I say? Otherwise, I happily would have beat you all today. But I have offered Daniel Campbell the chance for me to provide you with a round based on cinema. 6 questions of the world of movies. Question 1 is this. You'll be saying, show me the points right now. I say, show me the money. What year saw the release of Jerry Maguire?
Ooh.
So question 1 there. Just in case anyone is unsure of that, the first question was, what year saw the release of Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry, I was overheating, so I had to take my floof off.
That's okay. We're now going to go on to question 2. Goat.
That was a good one. You liked that one, didn't you? If you don't get too confident, question 2 is this. Who directed Alien?
And if everyone has an answer for that, we will now go on to question 3. Goat, what you saying now?
Okay. Okay, a wise guy's here over here. Wise guys, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. Well, riddle me this one. Which actress played the role of Kay in the Godfather trilogy?
And for those
Crap,
who,
what's her name?
for the reminder, that was who portrayed Kay in the Godfather trilogy.
That was an easy one.
You're sounding confident there, Alan. I like this.
Godfather trilogy is one of my, especially Godfather 2 is one of my all-time favourite films. Yeah. Love the Godfather movies.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Is it very nice?
Very nice.
I got bored.
Very nice.
Godfather 1 was just wedding, office, wedding, office, wedding, office. Guess what? Wedding, and then back to the office again.
Dan, kick him out. He's wasting enough time. Kick him out.
Spoiler alert.
Moving on. So,
You do realise in the first wedding scene, that's real gangsters in that movie.
Wait, Stacey had a spoiler alert there.
No, he's saying
right,
about
we're
the
not
first
spoiling
film.
anything else.
Spoiler
We
alert
will
for me.
instead move on to the next question. David?
All right. So you think that was easy, do you? That's fine. Well, let's see how you feel about this one. All right. Which 2007 franchise film features supporting performances from Tyrese Gibson, Anthony Anderson, and Bernie Mac?
One I've answered the quickest.
We all have answers for that one, I'm assuming then, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now let's move on to question 5.
All right, let's go to Star Wars then. Let's see how you feel about Star Wars, people. Did you live the Star Wars? I fought in the Star Wars. Here we go. All right. Who played the part of Galen Erso in Rogue One?
Oh, yes. Fantastic.
Never seen a Star Wars film.
Sorry, that video froze me.
that-
What did he say?
The question was, who played Galen Erso in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story?
Oh, I know that.
That's the best
I'm just thinking
Star Wars
is-
movie, by the way. Just before anyone else says anything. That's the
I'll
best
agree.
Star Wars movie.
Like that and
Top
and
three, yeah.
Empire are like my top 2.
It's in
I
the
didn't
top
think
three.
it was that great.
No,
See,
it's a lot
I'm
of
really
short
weird with
that
Star
statement,
Wars.
Allan.
My favourite Star Wars film is actually Solo. I've really loved Solo.
Oh, what?
Yeah, really
Solo.
liked
Dire.
Right, everyone, we can all take a
it.
breather.
No, the
We'll
last
let
one's
you have the
absolute
argument.
dire. The last trilogy didn't need to be made. It was horrendous.
The Awakens was amazing, though.
And now let us conclude our time at the Golden Globes with the last question. Over to you.
So it comes down to this, the last question, and I have to make this question about a cinematic masterpiece, a classic. So I asked you this. In 2002's Scooby-Doo, which actor plays the role of Fred?
Oh,
Oh,
I
For
actually
those
know.
again, it is in 2002's Scooby-Doo. Who plays Fred Jones?
But
Easy.
cinematic. What a movie, to be fair, though.
What's the
No.
Scooby Doo?
Let's not get carried away,
Where
Scott.
are you? We've got some work to do now.
Just saying, if anyone wants to write a quiz showdown about Scooby-Doo, I'm all for it. Because I think it'd be bloody
Yeah.
awesome.
Here, the Scooby Doo crossover that they did in Supernatural was one of the best things I've seen in my entire life.
I've seen bits
One
of
of
it.
the-
It looked really good.
It was really good.
One of the
Okay,
best pieces of casting is putting Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. It's just one of the things that just goes.
so we all have answers for that round, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go over the answers with you. So, mark yourself right if you have a point. So, question 1, what year saw the release of Jerry Maguire? It was 1996.
Yep.
Oh, I had
Yeah,
that
I
and then
was
scrapped it out.
For question 2, who directed Alien? It was Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
The question of who portrayed Kay in the Godfather trilogy? No, it wasn't Michael Batman Keaton. It was Diane Keaton.
I'm surprised I got that right, considering I've never seen any of the 3 films. I know who's in
Seriously?
it, but I've never seen him.
You're a smart man, Scott. You're a smart man. You know,
You need to watch them.
He knows his movie stuff. Our next question: which
On my to-do
2007?
list, Alan, on my to-do list.
The next question: which franchise film saw supporting cast appearances from Tyrese Gibson, Anthony Anderson, and Bernie Mac? Yes, you're right. It did go downhill after this point. It was Transformers.
What a soundtrack as well. Brilliant soundtrack. that
Yeah.
film.
It was. Our next question of who played Galen Erso in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story? It was Mads Mikkelsen. And the final question in the cinematic masterpiece that was the 2002 Scooby-Doo Who Played Fred Jones. Funny we mentioned Star Wars a moment ago. It's another Star Wars actor. It's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Who was also once the head writer for Raw.
And Vince McMahon's doctor, if you remember that random segment they did. Jack is still in the lead, 10.5 points. Allan is close behind on 9 points. Scott and Sarah are still tied, now on 7 points. Stacey has moved from last place to 5th on 1 point. So behind by 0.5 point, it is Kwaku. You're in last place right now.
Yes, and on that matter, I am going to play option B, but I'm going to rename it option Beach in homage to our fellow ESSR member, Emily Hayden. Let's get the questions. Let's go.
Well, that's a very interesting way to rename it, but in terms of the round, option B is to play a very special round. Because, Kwaku, it's Everything Changes. Also, can I say how glad I am? Can I say how glad I am it's Kwaku getting this first, because he's in the graphic. Yes, so this is Take That's promo picture for the 2022 tour.
Well, let's be honest, Take That lack a bit of diversity, so why not?
Of course. So, Kwaku, as this will be based on your favourite artists, you said R-Truth.
Yep.
So, Kwaku, I'm going to ask you several R-Truth questions. You will have 10 seconds to give me an answer for each question, okay?
Okay.
So, Kwaku, your questions will begin now. R-Truth worked for WWF under what ring name?
K-Quick.
Correct. In 2003, R-Truth released the Invincible album. What was the name of his 2016 album?
The Truth That Set Me Free, I don't know.
Incorrect. Number 3, when teaming with The Miz as the Awesome Truth, what was the name of the rap that they would play entering the ring?
You Suck.
Correct. After turning heel in 2011, what 6-word phrase served as his entrance music?
The truth shall set you free.
Correct. And number 5, complete the lyric. What's up?
What's up?
And at the end of that, folks,
or you can get with that. Suplex retweet now. This is where it's at. What's up? Well, thanks, guys.
Kwaku, you have exercised option B, and with that, you have put yourself back into second last place. You are now on 4.5 points. So Stacey is now in last place. Stacey, should you find yourself in last place at the end of the next round, you'll have the chance to use option B. So, folks, we're going to move on to the next round. This next round is a new round, because we have to have some more specialty here. So this round is called a Shattered Dreams Picture. So, folks, I'm going to show you an image from a previous Quiz Showdown. All you just have to do is guess what the moment is. And, Jack, you're up first. Can you tell me what's happening here?
It's a very good question.
Is Googling his answers.
I'm going to say that, like, Ross's internet dropped out, and Ryan was going on a tirade about him, and then he comes back in, and he hears the tirade. I don't know.
Well, I'm afraid that is the
I guess what this
incorrect
is.
answer. Scott, what was it?
I know there's no point in it. I recognise which Quiz Showdown I think was the Resident of Wrestling. Was this the whole thing about the player question about me? Ryan put one answer and I put a different answer, and we're arguing over who deserved the point.
You are close with the Quiz Showdown part, but it's not that, I'm afraid.
That's
It is actually.
I remember.
That's right. It is actually the moment that Stephen asks a question regarding fortune, and Grant gives his very honest opinion of it. Would anyone like to hear what that opinion was?
Was it a fart?
Let's go to the video.
And when he was in TNA, he formed a stable known as Fortune. Now, There was 4 wrestlers originally selected for Fortune out of 5. Could you please tell me who the wrestler was who missed out on being in that original stable?
What? I'm just going to see if my microphone can pick up what I think about this.
For God's sake.
So yes, that was
Do I
Grant's
get a
very.
point for that?
It was past the point there.
Oh, boo.
I'm afraid.
well.
Sorry. So no point for Scott on that one there. Up next, Kwaku, this is your chance. Can you tell me what's happening here? Look how happy he is.
It's either the point where Campbell overtakes Scott, or Campbell has finally won over Scott on the Quiz Showdown goes Hollywood. Basically, it's
Which
not good
one of
for
them are you
Scott.
going to go for?
Campbell wins.
The point to you, Kwaku. This is the moment that David Campbell won Quiz Showdown 4 Goes Hollywood.
Thank you.
Well, the real answer to what
Disrespect showing that
happened
with Scott's here.
the real
Was it
answer to
Scott?
what's happening in there is Scott really needs a haircut, as you can see in that photo.
Well, let us relive the moment. Roll video.
Scott.
4.
David.
2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the GOAT, David Campbell.
Wow.
He was so smug. He knew as soon as Scott said 4. Oh my God. He was so
We shouldn't even been in sudden death in the first place, Daniel. Mint choc chip and chocolate are not the same thing.
I must say that is very true. That is very true.
Mhm.
When I watched that, I
Never
found
did
that out.
intend
That's
this in
an
the first
absolute blight.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sarah, you're one.
You will be on the tribunal eventually, Daniel. People will want
Okay.
justice.
So, up next it is Sarah. Sarah, what's going on here?
I know it.
Kwaku is claiming that Dave has a little bit more fun with his football than we originally thought of.
God! No. Kwaku, you said you know it. Would you like to have an attempt at this?
Right. I think it was when Scott was drawn for David. And it was drawn he was given a scene to draw, and it was a Katie Vick moment he had to draw. I think that was it.
It's not that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Who else would like to have a guess?
Is this Kwaku when he's doing his dating profile to me about Kane? Because I can see Kwaku's mouth open, so it seems like he's talking.
The point goes to Scott. It is Kwaku's dating profile as Kane, and let's relive that right now.
Hello there. You may know me for many years in the WWE. However, this time I am more of a distinguished person. This time I have a high office. You may remember me in such things where I used to set people alight, but it wasn't necessarily setting people alight. What I used to do, I would set hearts and loins on fire. I would ignite passion in you. I wouldn't so much set you on fire, but I would just ignite that passion. But now I am an upstanding citizen. Maybe you could call me a leader of an area, but that's another thing we can discuss later on. But anyway, if you jump on with me, I will make sure I will take you around in the presidential limo, complete with some champagne, some roses. Maybe we could do the naughty thing in the back of the limo. That is completely up to you. As long as you promise that you are still alive, that is the most important thing, because I do not want to go down that road again.
What a moment. What a moment.
Yeah. That was Certainly something to behold. That was Kwaku doing his dating profile as Kane on that particular Quiz Showdown.
I mean,
The first ever Quiz Showdown.
technically, Katie Vick was still involved.
I mean, yeah, true. Okay, Scott, this is your moment here. What's going on here?
Oh Jesus, there's so many people here.
Oh, I know this one.
I can see Ross laughing or something. Just the way it throws on him. I'm trying to get a good look at him. So I know this is the Christmas round. But what's... There's one moment I can remember from that round fairly well, which is when I accidentally gave away the answer to the question, what is the name of the Grinch's dog? So I'm just going to guess that.
It's an incorrect guess, I'm afraid. Who else would like to chip in a guess for that one?
Can I?
You seem to be quite... You're firing in with these guesses, Kwaku, so go on. Do you have the right answer?
I think it's when the Dutch destroyer Tom Brock surprised us and joined the quiz.
I'm afraid that is incorrect as well.
Ah, damn.
Anyone else with a stab in the dark for this one?
Did everyone start singing a Christmas song?
Sadly not. No.
So, no, I'm afraid none of you have it correct. This is actually the moment that Kwaku interrupts for a sponsored ad. And gets,
which one?
I don't know.
This was one for Sure Deodorant. And afterwards, guest host for that round, Pamela, gave her thoughts on it. Let's have a look.
Folks, it's come to a point where I need to do my next product placement. Do you like the wrestling? Do you walk around like you're carrying dots of shite to your pockets? Well, folks, you need Sure Deodorant. One of a kind only here. Get yourself some Sure Deodorant. Pam, as you were.
Thanks, Kwaku. That was absolutely riveting.
I had sponsors that I had to fulfill at that specific moment in time. I got paid for it, so I was like, F y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to say what I'm loving about this, in particular, with all these clips from various Quiz Showdowns, is seeing people's hair develop over the Quiz Showdown, especially.
Yeah.
And some people's hair is really long, and sometimes it's really short.
Sign of the times. What can we say?
I know.
And last but not least, Stacey, we have your moment. Can you tell me what is happening here?
Oh, that's not, Ross was getting a ride from Haley or something. Or I don't know. It was his signal had went, so he had his phone in a cupboard to be recorded on it or something.
That is correct, but do you remember why he's at the door? Or more importantly, when he was at the door.
Oh, was he not at the door when he should have been doing the singing thing?
Well, it's I'll give you half a point on that one. He had walked away when Sarah was trying to give him his identity for the dating profile round.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And of course, let's remind ourselves of that moment.
Now, this is going for Ross.
Who's away?
Come back, Ross.
A few moments later.
Ross, I have said... My hair looked really good that day.
Ross McLeod, the producer's wet dream.
God's sake. First place at the moment still is Jack on 10.5 points. Scott is in second place on 8 points. Sarah on 7. Kwaku is on 5.5. And Stacey, you are on 1.5. Stacey, I ask you, do you wish to exercise option B?
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This
it's
is
all kicking off now. It is Stacey's turn to play Everything Changes. Just got to show the graphic again because, of course, this will be the fun part because this is round 4. This will be the last time option B was able to be used. So after the next round, it is the definitive end of questions. Stacey, your questions are on Busted.
Yeah.
And same rules as earlier. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each question. So you have a wee bit of time to think on them, okay?
Cool.
So we're going to start now. Which member of McFly was once a member of Busted?
Harry. Judd.
I'm afraid not. Number 2. The current lineup of Busted consists of James Bourne, Matt Willis, and which other member?
Harley Simpson.
Correct. The bands provided the theme song for the live-action film adaptation of which TV series?
Thunderbirds.
Correct. According to one of their hits, what year have they been to?
3000.
Okay, and the last question, what is the name of Busted's second album?
Oh, A Present for Everyone.
Stacey with 4.
Hold on.
See that Thunderbird song, by the way? That's a top tier
Good,
song.
isn't it?
Top tier song.
To answer the
know,
earlier
karaoke
question,
one.
the member of McFly who was previously a
Was
member
it
of Busted, it was Tom
Tom?
Fletcher. And with option B, Stacey has now equaled Kwaku.
Welcome to the party.
So who's going home with the Stacey Smith Participation Award? We're going to find out after this quiz, because we're going to end it the same way we started Quiz Showdown, with some regular questions. So folks, it is ring general knowledge.
Shit.
Right, let's hope that Jack f***s us up.
This is where it all falls.
This is
down
what we've been
now.
waiting for.
This is.
Well, let's see how we do here. So, this is just some general knowledge things, so let's see how we all do. Question 1. In the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match, how many of the competitors were not current superstars? So obviously there were Raw, SmackDown, and NXT stars involved, but there were people who were maybe legends coming back or Hall of Famers, so how many were not active roster members? Okay, we all have an answer for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, which of the following women has not been a main cast member for Total Divas? Lana, Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey, or Bayley? So 3 of them have been in the main cast of Total Divas at some point. 1 of them has not. Our next question. At Double or Nothing 2019, who unveiled the AEW World Championship? We all got a name for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Kwaku, you got a name for that?
I've got 2.
Well, there was only 1 of them holding the belt, so that might help narrow it down for you.
Well, I've got 2 names.
Okay then. as long as the name I'm looking for is in that, fine.
Mm-hmm.
The next question is, what name did the former Eric Rowan use on the Brody Lee Celebration of Life episode? As we all remember, Chris Jericho was shouting, "That's Eric Rowan! That's Eric Rowan!" And the commentary team were like, "No, it's not. That's..." Insert the new name there. And obviously, most of these quizzes, we go fairly stateside. So the last couple of questions, I'm bringing it back to Scotland for this one. So the next question. At which Fear and Loathing pay-per-view did Lionheart win his final ICW Heavyweight Championship? And I remember attending that one, and I still cannot get the Queen of Insanity match out of my head. It's bloody mental. We all have an answer for that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last question on this. So, obviously, most of us, if not all of us, were there at the 2020 Square Goal, so we know that Noam Dar won the ICW heavyweight title and is still champion, as much as they might not mention it once or twice. So, I would like to know, with Noam Dar winning the title, how many men to date have been ICW World Heavyweight Champion?
What question is this?
This is the last question.
This is number 6.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fine. So how many men have held one?
We got a few seconds just until you all have an answer, and then we'll start going through everything.
Wait, I need to count this. I'm going to take my earphones out to 6.
Is that an excuse for cheating?
I think I've got an answer.
Okay, we're just gonna sit and just watch Kwaku count.
It's what I go to school for. You can call me crazy. What a song. What a band. What a fantastic band.
So good.
Wait a minute.
So, do we all have an answer for the last question now?
Yeah.
Okay, let us start going over the answers. Mark as we go along. So, in the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match, how many of the competitors were not current superstars? The answer is 10.
Oh, I guess. Oh, I guess.
Now, that does include Brie Bella. Nikki Bella is not in that list because she was an active SmackDown superstar at the time.
Mm.
The next question, which of the following women has not been a main cast member of Total Divas? Nia Jax, Lana, Ronda Rousey, or Bayley? We'll ask the Total Divas expert.
Bayley, baby.
Yep. It was Bayley. Okay, at the 2019 Double or Nothing, who unveiled the AEW World title? Kwaku, you mentioned 2 names. Please tell me the correct answer is one of these names.
I'll say Jack Whitehall and Bret Hart.
Well, you get the right name in there. It was Bret Hart.
Because I remember Jack Whitehall just randomly appeared at some point.
Yeah, he introduced him.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, come on. I should get a bonus point for that.
Nope.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yep, Bret Hart was there, filling in last minute for Ric Flair, who was not well at that point. Okay, what name did the former Eric Rowan use during his appearance on the Brody Lee Celebration of Life episode? It was
Fanta Pants.
Eric Red. No, it was Eric Redbeard. Fanta Pants is the other name that he uses for another purpose. And our next question, at which Fear and Loathing pay-per-view did Lionheart win his final ICW championship?
10.
It was Fear and Loathing 11.
Oh,
I put 9. Shit.
11.
I was going to say that's kind of well off, since we're like should have been on 12 last year.
Fear and Loathing 9 was Kurt Angle
there.
and Kurt Angle and Joe Coffey main evented. And also,
Yeah, it feels longer away than what it was, doesn't it?
Yeah, because King of Insanity was Fear and Loathing 10, and then they had the women the year after, and then the tag teams.
Yeah. Okay, and the last question: how many men?
Whoa. Wasn't King of Insanity at the first Hydro? They've only done Hydro twice.
They've done Hydra 3 times.
The King of Insanity was at the second Hydro show.
Bastards, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay then. And our last question.
I forgot.
That's okay. The last question: with Noam Dar winning the ICW title, how many men have held the championship today? Let's get your guesses. So, Sarah.
See, I'm between 2 numbers. So
Well, pick one.
I know 17.
Okay, 17 for Sarah. Kwaku?
I said 14.
14, okay. Jack?
I said 11.
11, Stacey?
I said 22.
22, okay. Scott?
I've said the same as Sarah, 17.
Scott and Sarah take the point on that question. 17 people have held the ICW Heavyweight Championship.
Like this.
Okay.
This is what they call squeaky bum time in the TV game.
So, folks, it is close, but we do have a definitive winner.
It's not me.
In last place, and still Stacey Smith Participation Awards winner, it's Stacey Smith.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
In second last place.
It was a tough battle, Kwaku. It was a very good battle.
Congratulations, Stacey.
He lost out there, I'm afraid. In second last place, it is Kwaku Aji.
Wank.
Golf clap.
Okay. Yep. In third place. Now, the points are so close for the top three, I will say. And I mean bum squeak close. Third place on 13 points is Sarah.
Clap for me!
Now,
We were.
half a point separates first and second place.
I'd rather Scotland Jack. I'd rather Scotland Jack.
I can reveal that second place is Scott, which means, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Quiz Showdown champion, Jack Graham.
Never forget where you're coming from. Never pretend that it's so real.
You're from
He's
there,
done it.
son. You do want to forget you're from there, mate. Trust
I
me.
know.
Oh,
Have some dignity, pal.
oh, Bushwhacker saved me.
So,
Fair
Jack,
play.
you have just narrowly won there. How are you feeling?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I felt happy with the film round. I got lucky with the first round. Same with the second, with the pricing thing. But see, when it got to that Quiz Showdown stuff, and I got bugger all, I was like, oh shit. Then it got to actual wrestling. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it's like just kind of managed to stay out for as long as I could there, and kind of just pull myself across to victory at the final hurdle. So I'm happy. Commiserations, Scott. I think it was like half a point last time, or something like that. 2 points, I can't remember. In the last Quiz Showdown, so it was a close battle again.
You're with the
Definitely,
opponent. I'll give you that.
You need to stop getting me on these gimmicky Quiz Showdowns, but it's not all wrestling related. And then
Scott, I bet you're thinking right now $6.99. Aren't you?
Well, it was certainly a close one, and brilliant performances all throughout. Scott, like, you gave him one hell of a chase.
Yeah, no, I had a rough couple of Quiz Showdowns at the start of the year, but I felt like myself again in that one, even though I came out set with silver. Basically.
Well, in terms of feeling like yourself, you'll feel even better on the next Quiz Showdown because, folks, we're going to be taking a bit of a break with Quiz Showdown, so we won't be back next month, but we are going to be back in July. And in July, Scott, who's in charge in the July one?
It's me, Jack. It's me that's in charge. You're going to bring your ass back here. The
it's going to be the
gimmicky times are
NXT
over.
all over again.
The gimmicky times are over, my friend. With a very interesting Quiz Showdown that we're going to have. As you'll remember, a couple of Quiz Showdowns ago, Daniel gave us a quiz looking back at 2020. And, we had some questions in there talking about, those few months, those glorious few months we could have fans. But that's what not my Quiz Showdown's about. My Quiz Showdown is everything from the very first show where we didn't have any fans right up until now. As I present to you, Quiz Showdown 12 Beyond Thunderdome.
That's interesting, by the way. That's
I
awful
love the name of that. That's going to be
it's not
very
just going to be
interesting.
WWE, it's going to be AEW, maybe some other places out there. So, Jack, take that extra month, actually watch some wrestling back. Take advantage of your network subscription, boy, if you want to keep that title.
I'm looking forward to this. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm quite intrigued by it. I'm more than happy to come and defend my title on that.
It'll be very interesting to see how you do.
Particularly
think of it, put it this way. Jack, should you win the next Quiz Showdown, you tie Ross for all-time Quiz Showdown victories on 3.
Oofed.
Currently, you are tied with Scott and Ryan on 2.
An elite club.
That has been Quiz Showdown 11. We've come a long way, and it certainly feels like a long way. But folks, we got there. Jack has retained the Quiz Showdown Championship again. My word, that was brilliant. You can see he's very happy there. Now, folks, like I said, Quiz Showdown won't be around next month, but in its place, we are going to have the return of Book It. We're going to have fantasy booking battles all over again, and we're starting off with a bang, as Sarah Grieve demanded a match at the Book It finals, a demand so outrageous it made David Campbell give up the job and pass it to me. So, Sarah, you are getting your match, and you are going to be booking the best of Scottish independent wrestling. Who your opponent is, you will find out on the day.
Oh, that's
Ladies
not
and
fair.
gentlemen,
Is it
that is
Kwaku?
what you're going to find out on the day. Kwaku's like, I'm not going to do it. Piss off, I'm gone.
Look,
Strategizing.
my schedule is full.
I mean, at this rate, I'm lucky to get Kwaku on the Quiz Showdown, for Pete's sake. So, Sarah, you will find out who your opponent is on the day. Folks,
It's not Tom Brock, is it?
Sarah's going to go down the list of every person who's a member of the Eat Sleep Suplex Retweet community page, just in case it's them.
It's Tom Brock, isn't it?
No.
I'm gonna beat him to death. No lie.
Next time I talk to him, I'll just tell him that. Just like, by the way,
Kill Tom
Sarah's
Brock!
thinking.
Sorry.
This is all because he did the vote for her in the Facebook poll.
I mean, I'm meant to be his friend. It's like, that's where loyalty gets you. I'm not overreacting. I'll get over it. I just got to be dramatic first, alright?
Okay. But yes, Sarah Grieve will be back on the Suplex Retweet YouTube channel for the return of Book It. Folks, that will be next month. We will see you then. And we hope you've enjoyed this Quiz Showdown. We've certainly enjoyed having some fun here, looking back on the year that has been. So here's to the year that we've had, and hopefully we'll have many more Quiz Showdowns coming your way in future. Catch you all later, everyone.